good morning everyone. I had to do a quick adjustment. I wanted to tell everyone to find their favorite space to practice yoga today, and my favorite space is the backyard, but unfortunately there's some road work going on down the street, so we had to transition inside. I was so excited to practice out in the warm, balmy 54 degrees that we're having in Arizona. But we're just gonna have to hit a pause button on that. Maybe we can go outside next time. But I do encourage you, as you start to join us, to find your favorite space. Out on your patio, on your balcony, a quiet space in your bedroom, or a nice spot in your living room. Have your kids join you, have your dogs join you. Lord knows my dogs will probably join us shortly. Again, desperate times call for desperate measures, and whatever's going to fill your cup from moment to moment, from day to day, try to do that. Yesterday I was feeling kind of achy and uncertain, and let's just face it, when we start to have our emotions or our feelings sink into our bodies, into our tissues and our joints, it affects us. It affects how we feel, how we sleep, it affects us physically, emotionally, psychologically. So I will admit, yesterday I felt it, as a friend of mine posted on Facebook the other day. She was doing really well. She's one of my kids' teachers from when they were really little. She said she was just feeling it, whether that's anxiety or grief, uncertainty, frustration, sadness, or loneliness. I really hope that by reaching out to people via Facebook or other social media, or just picking up the phone and calling someone, FaceTiming them, 6 feet of distance, the hello to the stranger that you're walking by in the park. Feel that connection. Hey, I see some of you joining us. Thank you so much. As I said, we'll get started at 9:30. I just wanted to make sure that I had things kind of set up and prepared. That's kind of the other thing about me. My husband would probably beg to differ, but I do like to plan. I do like to overthink. I know it may not seem like it, but with the craziness of not really knowing what's going on from day to day, as I said, that it starts to sink in. So when we get started today, again, in your favorite space, you don't need a yoga mat. You can sit on the chair, you can sit on the floor, you can snuggle with your favorite pet or snuggle with your favorite kid. At the very least, I want you to check in and see if you're feeling out of sorts. Check in and just see how you're responding, how you're feeling, and then maybe setting an intention or a mission for this practice to alleviate and get rid of any of those negative feelings, anything that you don't really need to waste any of your energy on anymore, and fill whatever cup needs filling today. Mentally, quieting that mind. Physically, moving, deep breathing. Emotionally, spiritually, filling that cup with connection, within yourself, with others, or with the divine, something larger beyond you. So hopefully, it's 9:30. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna kick off my socks, and I'm gonna invite you to just get started seated. Whether that's your legs crossed in easy pose, you can have your legs out front, you can sit in a chair, or you can sit on your knees. Just get comfortable. Rock those hips from side to side. Tilt the pelvis forward, tilt it back, tilt it forward, tilt it back, and then imagine that pelvis like a basin or a bowl. We don't want to pour the soup out to the front or to the back. We want it nice and neutral. That's going to help us lift up and extend through the spine. Relax your shoulders back. Soften the gaze or close the eyes, and let's get started with that breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Nice and slow, mindful. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it go. Just you and your breath here. Checking in, feeling, observing whatever story your breath is telling today. Notice if the breath is short and shallow. Sometimes we're just breathing into the throat and the chest. Sometimes I find myself breathing into the shoulders, lifting the shoulders as I inhale. Try to keep those shoulders down and back. When we take those short, shallow breaths, we're not oxygenating, we're not calming. So try to go a little bit deeper, using that deep abdominal breath, inhaling, filling. Exhale, bringing it in. Constricting that throat, taking that breath a little bit deeper into Ujjayi breathing. Inhaling through the nose, keeping that throat constricted as you exhale. Out through the nose, it's almost make it an audible ha sound in the back of the throat. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it go. Couple more. Using this breath, using this time to welcome others who are joining our practice here, to leave to-do list and the worries at the door, and really using this time to set that intention, to set that mission for this practice. Connect, to quiet, to strengthen, to release. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up nice and long. Press your palms together, bring your hands down to your heart. This is your time, your body, your space. Excellent. Relax those hands down. Let's start with shoulder circles. Getting into that tension in the neck, in the shoulders. Nice and easy. And then roll them back, reverse. Notice if you're feeling any of those knots or discomfort in that space. I feel it too. Give yourself permission to let it go. One more time, shrug those shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down. Hopefully that feels a little bit better. Opening up the sides. Inhale, reach long. Listening to your body as you exhale, drop your left arm, reach up, opening the sides. Looking up at the sky, looking towards me, or looking towards the floor. Reaching up. And inhale, long, up to the sky. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Drop that right arm, reach long. Feel it down the arm, down the side, all the way to the hip. Relax those shoulders back. If you're feeling it, you're doing it. Nothing sharp, stabbing, or pinching. Let's flow with that breath. In. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, long. Exhale, over. Listen to your breath. Let that guide your movements. Grounding through those sits bones. Lifting long through that spine. Let that breath, let that movement just be a wave of calm, of connection. Last one, of nourishment and ease. Oh, that feels good. Come back up to center. Inhale long. As you exhale, interlace the fingers. Press the head into the hands. Shrug those shoulders back. Let that heart space get open. Again, let that heart space, that light within, Shine out, chase away any of the discomfort, any of the doubts. Let light chase away the darkness. Beautiful. Inhale long. Exhale, gentle twist. Drop those hands over to the left side. Dropping those hands down, staying forward facing, listening to your body. Anytime I suggest a twist, if it's not there for you, that's okay. You are your own best yogi. Stay here, little gentle twist. It will come with more practice. If it's open to you, let's turn and look over the opposite direction. Breathing into that belly, softening those shoulders, nourishing. Excellent. Unwind, other side. Inhale long. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Stay facing me, or use your exhale to gently turn and look over the other shoulder. Beautiful. Come back to center. Let's make our way to all fours, or if you're in a chair, just hold on to the knees. We're going to go into cat-cow. So your wrists are beneath your shoulders and your knees are beneath your hips, really supporting, checking in. If this hurts your wrist, I suggest you use fist for wrist. Your shoulders are back, you're extending through the crown of the head, and begin moving with the breath. Inhale, gentle sway. Lift the tailbone. Lift the head. As you exhale, round the back. Tuck the chin, squeeze the abdominals. Inhale and sway. Exhale and round. Again, it's not so important how the pose looks, but how it feels. So listen to your back. Doesn't have to be a big movement. There's no competition. There's no expectation. It's going to be different every time you step on the mat. Take one more breath here. And slowly come back to neutral spine. Beautiful job. Walk those hands forward. We're going to start in down puppy. Hands are hip distance, shoulder distance apart. Extending the tailbone back. Your ears are between the biceps. Feel that big stretch in the spine. Give me just a moment. I'm going to take off this sweater. I'm already starting to get warm. Shoulders are back. Grounding through the base of those fingers. Really feel the wrists and the forearms engaged. Feel that stretch. Breathing into the side body. Feel the rib cage expand. Stay right here. Beautiful stretch, lengthening the spine. If you're in a chair or using a chair today, you can do the same thing with the hands on the back of your chair, standing behind it, feeling that stretch, or even standing up against the wall with your hands up and walking those hips back. Nice. Now from here, stay here, or tuck those toes and lift your hips, come into our down dog. We're taking it nice and slow, walking that dog, bending the right knee and the left. Great little inversion. That spine's long. We're stretching the legs, we're stretching the back. If this gets to be too much for you, come back down on the knees. Let's get a little bit of heat going. Inhale up on those toes. Exhale, round forward into plank. Knees or toes. So here, modify, or on the toes. Engage that core, press back. Down dog or down puppy. Again, inhale, up on the toes, flow forward, plank, shoulders back. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. One more more time, take it forward. Oh yeah. Welcome back to those planks. Grounding, strengthening. From the knees or the toes, chaturanga, bend those elbows. Drop the heart, drop the chin, hips to the floor. Inhale, cobra, nice and long. Doesn't matter how high you go, just extend through the crown of the head. Exhale, come back, down puppy. Stay here, or your down dog. Put it all together. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, your choice, down puppy or down dog. Let's do 2 more on your own, forward. Warming up the entire body. Beautiful. Coming back to that down puppy or down dog. Bend those knees. Hover above the mat. Straighten those legs. Bend the knees and hover. And straighten. From here, bend those knees, hover. From the knees or from the toes, start walking those feet forward, up to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, shoulders back. Exhale, down. Inhale, halfway up. Extending that tailbone back, shoulders back. You can stay supported here, or you can reach those arms back. Exhale, down. Slowly bend the knees, circles through the arms, rise up. All right, Maggie's joining me. Bring your hands to your heart. Let me move this back so I'm not cutting off my head to defeat the purpose here. All right, you're up at the top of the mat. So from here, shoulders are back, mountain pose. Ground through those feet. Rock forward, rock backward, side to side. Literally feel the proverbial ground underneath your feet. Inhale, shrug those shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, roll them back. Let's warm up those legs, chair flow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take a seat. Nice and easy. You can have your hands on your knees. Your chair can reach forward, or you can reach up to the sky, sinking those hips down and back. Stick those tail lights out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chair. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, ground and be fierce. Couple more. Exhale. Last one, here we go. Come down to your chair where you can hold it. Take that left arm, reach it back. Look over that left shoulder, long, strong. Feel that core, weight in those heels. Let's reverse it. Take that left arm forward and that right arm back. Get that blood pumping into those large muscle groups. Both arms come forward. Sink it down. Whoo! Feel it. Nice. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step back with your left foot. Crescent lunge. Now this is going to look different for every body because every body is different. If you're modifying today, you're down on the knee. Let's start modified if you don't mind. Down on that knee. Come up with the hands to the knee or the hips. Ooh, feel that stretch. Cactus arms, open up that chest or reach those arms up. Whoo, feel that breath. Exhale, take it down. Right knee back to meet the left, modified plank or full plank. Chaturanga, take it down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down puppy or down dog. Again, bend those knees, hover. Walk those feet forward, up to the top of the mat. Bend the knees, circles with the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot back. Again, drop that knee to start modified. Hands to the knee, hands to the hips. Stay here. Or progress, cactus arms. Or up to the sky. Woo, breathe. Exhale, take it down. Again, modified plank or plank, your choice. Shoulders back, hips level, chaturanga down. Cobra, down puppy or down dog. One more time, bend those knees, hover. Walk it forward up to the top of the mat. And roll yourself up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, let's find that chair again. Hopefully you're feeling warm. Hopefully you're feeling a little grounded, a little more focused. From here, come up on the left toes. Woo, feel that calf. Drop it down. Come up on the right toes. Squeeze, drop it down. A little bit more if you wish, stay here or come up. Lift both heels. Balance, focus, breathe. 3, are you shaking? 2, I think Maggie is, she's off camera, she's done. 1, drop it down, rise up. Bring the hands woo, to the heart. Nice job. All right, still working on that lower body. Nice wide stance. Face me. Toes are out, heels are in. Getting those hips. Inhale, reach. Sunflowers, moonflowers. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring the elbows into the sides. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, almost like a lat pull down. Opening that chest. Slow down. Take a break anytime you need to. Let's go 3 more. Listen to your body. Sometimes it's nice and slow. Sometimes you get low. Take it down to where you can hold it. Press those arms out. Strong. Flex the hands. Hold up the wall. You've got this. Drop the left arm. Reach over with the right. Look up at the sky. Look at me. Look at the floor. How does your neck feel? Inhale, reach up. Take it over to the other side. Drop that right arm. Reach with the left. Beautiful. Come back up to center. Rise up. A little bit bigger movement. Inhale, reach. Exhale, big circle. Inhale. Exhale. I love what I read the other day. Somebody described the hips, the hip joint, as the junk drawer of the body. So, if you got a little junk in that trunk, I know I certainly do, emotionally, physically, let's get into those hips. Get rid of it. 3 more. Last one. Come on up. Beautiful goddess pose. Sink it down. Hold. If this hurts your back, cross your arms in front of you. Shoulders are back. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You may be like, why are we doing this? This isn't a cardio class. My cardio got up a little bit too, probably because I'm talking too much. We want to warm up those hips so that we can get into some nice, strong warrior poses, so that we can get some great stretches in our triangle. So, join me again, up at the top of your mat. Shoulders are back. Take a break if you need to. I so enjoy talking to some of my students the other day. They were like, oh, she was going easy. We had 3 child's poses in the first half hour. I'm sorry. It's been 20 minutes and we haven't had a child's pose. Please feel free. I feel like I'm needing one soon too. Shrug those shoulders back. It's coming. Let's do our warrior sequence first. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Nice and easy. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step back with your left foot. Step back with your right foot. Plank, modified or otherwise. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Come back, down puppy or down dog. From here, let's start by taking that right foot back up into three-legged dog. Now, modified, you may be like, what is she doing? Come up on the knee. You're just squeezing, lifting that left leg up. Bending that, or not left leg, right leg. Opening up that right hip. Circle that ankle. Circle that hip. So we're kind of slowing things down, building our warrior. Starting in this three-legged dog. Listen to your body. You've got this. Straighten that leg. Inhale. Exhale. Step through. Right foot, right thumb. If you're modifying, I want you to stay down on the knee. If you're not, drop that back heel down. Heel of the front foot to the arch or the heel of that back foot. Coming up, warrior one. Hands to your hips. Breathe. So, again, checking in with how the body feels. Doesn't matter how it looks. Modified, you're right here. Your hips and your shoulders are going the same direction. Your shoulders are back. Your shoulders and ears are in line. You're breathing into that belly. You're light and lifted. If you're in warrior, stretch that mat between your feet. Again, your hips are square. Sometimes in this pose, people's hips start to go out at an angle. We want the hips square so the spine grows out of that pelvis, supported, aligned. You may be up here, or you may be all the way down here. It's going to be different for everybody. Take your time. Feel that breath. Cactus arms. Open that chest if you've been hunched over a computer all day. Open it up, or engage the obliques, engage the core. Reach up with those arms. Breathe into that belly. Strong foundation through the feet, through the legs, the hips. Lift it up through that spine, light and open. Soften the gaze or close the eyes. Picture, feel what kind of a warrior you are today. Or look out that window, see those trees, those flowers. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Open up your heart towards me. Open up to everyone out there right now that needs a little bit of your light. Make sure you're supporting that knee. Take that knee out towards that pinky toe. Your hips and shoulders are in line. We can reach forward. We can reach back. You're going to feel that lower back, right? Reach forward. Reach back. We want to be right here. We don't want to be in the future. We don't want to be in the past. We want to be right here, present in the moment. Feel the gift of this breath, this pose, this connection, right? Fill it up. Which cup are you filling today? Body, mind, or spirit? Look over those fingertips. Feeling strong. If that leg's shaking, ease back. Sit down in a chair. You can still do the same pose. Drop that back hand down. Take that right arm up. Looking forward, peaceful, reverse warrior. Or if that back can support you, lift the heart, little back bend, softening the shoulders, softening the face. Beautiful. Check in with what's going on with the body here. Maybe sweating a little bit. Definitely breath working a little bit harder, exhaling, getting rid of that stuff that no longer deserves our energy. Send it out into the universe. The universe can handle it. Get ready, side angle pose. Take that right hand or that right elbow to the right knee. Left arm can stay at your side or take it straight up. Little bit bigger, you can take that left arm by the left ear, opening up the chest. Those of you looking for a little bit more, who are a little bit more flexible, sink those hips down. Hand to the ankle. Those of you that are still on your knee, you can be here. Ooh, feel that stretch. Breathe. Beautiful. down. You're still either up on that left foot or protect the back and drop that knee down. Taking your right hand to your right hip, preparing for a twist. Remember, you never have to. This is a beautiful stretch right here. Stay here or inhale long, listening to your body. As you exhale, slowly peel it open. Reaching up with that right arm, nice and strong. Breathe, wring it out. Exhale, take it down. Excellent job, take it back. Plank, modified plank or otherwise. Those of you looking for more, keep that right leg lifted. Woo, feel that core. Exhale down to the floor. Cobra or up dog. Down puppy or down dog. All right, we need to do the other side. I'm going to turn the other way so I can see you. Metaphorically, of course. Take those hands forward, down puppy or down dog. We're going to take that left leg back, three-legged dog. Reach it back. Again, modify if you need to. Feel grounded through those hands. Bend that left knee, stack it. Circle the ankle, circle the hip. Relax the head and neck. You've got this. Nice job. Here we go. Extend that leg. Step forward. Left foot, left thumb. Dropping, modifying to the knee. Staying in your chair. Or drop that back heel down. Draw a line from your heel to your arch or your heel of your back foot. Come up, warrior one. Shoulders back. See how it feels on this side. Maybe shorten the space between your feet. Square those hips. Breathe, focus. Cactus arms or reach up. Close those eyes. Feel nice and tall. Feel that foundation. Yoga, it's like building a house. You need that foundation through the feet. Then you start layering, you start building the walls, making sure your alignment is there, making sure the pose fits your body as it is today. Your shoulders are back, you're feeling that ujjayi breathing. You're finding that soft edge where it's not too hard, not too easy. One more big breath here. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Reach those arms out. Again, stretch them out between the feet. If this leg's shaking, take a break. Take a seat. Maybe you stay up nice and high. Maybe you're ready for a little bit more. See how you feel. Knee towards the pinky toe. You can keep those hands at your hips or reach those arms out. Shrug those shoulders back. Feel that heart just fill you up. There's enough light here inside of you, inside of all the people that love you, to chase away any of that anxiety, any of that frustration or uncertainty. Feel that light fill you up and chase away that darkness. Looking over those left fingertips, getting ready for reverse warrior, dropping that back hand, take that left arm up to the sky. Send some of that light out to people in need, people who are hurting, people who are hungry, people who just need to connect. Send that light forward, up, and out. The more light you give, the more you receive. So true. Breathe it in. Exhale, side angle, hand or elbow to the knee. Right hand stays at your side or take it up, right angle pose. Or extend it, reach that right arm by the right ear, look up, look forward, look down at the floor. Sink those hips, maybe that left hand reaches that left ankle. Maybe not yet. 3 little letters, small word, yet. Not there yet. Feel that energy. Fire up that right side. Power, strength. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Come up on the back toes. Protect the back. Drop that knee if you need to. Or keep it long. Squeezing that right thigh. Left hand, left hip. Inhale long, stay here. This is enough. You are enough. Or exhale, peel open that left shoulder. Reach up strong. Use that arm to help wring it out. You can do it. We've got a child's pose coming up. Inhale, exhale, hands down. Step back plank, knees or toes. Challenge, keep that left leg lifted. Chaturanga, down. Inhale, cobra, or up dog. Knees wide, toes together. Take that well-deserved child's pose, am I right? Woo! Feel that stretch, feel that breath. Your knees are wide, your toes are together. Sink those hips down onto those heels. Rest the forehead on the mat. Slow down the breath. Or grab a dog, as my daughters do.
No, she on her own.
I wish you could see it. The dog is underneath my daughter and her child's pose. That is a well-loved animal. Hopefully, if you have a loved one nearby, give them a squeeze as well. Child's pose, so grounding, so nurturing, softening, breathe. Take another couple of breaths here, and then if you can, or if you have one available, again, yoga, you never need anything other than your body and your breath. If you have a block, a yoga block, grab it. If you don't, you see it as book-shaped, grab a book. Grab something to hold on to. We are going to do some back work. So, give yourself a minute, run, grab, or yell at somebody to come grab a block or a book for you. We're gonna come back to all fours with our tabletop. All right, when you're ready, grab that block or a can or a book in that right hand, and we're gonna come into that tabletop or all fours. And we're gonna go into spinal balance. I like having this block. It kind of has us a little bit off balance, and it's just a nice way to kind of change things up after a number of years of doing this basic bird dog pose or sunbird. Take that left leg back. You've done enough right here if you want to stay here. If you wish, take that block or that book in that right hand and reach out nice and long with that. Feel that core, right? Nice and long. Inhale and reach. Exhale, take it down. Inhale and reach. Exhale down. Working both sides of your body. Moving with the breath, working both sides of your brain. See how you're feeling. Maybe just do the arm, maybe just do the leg. One more. Let's add some spice, okay? Inhale and reach. As you exhale, swing that arm back. Bring it forward. Bring that elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach. Swing it out to the side. Bring it forward and in. Keep going, reach. Do what you can. Forward and in. Two more, reach. Back. Forward, in. Last one, reach. Back, forward, in. Nice job, release it. Woo! Circle it around with those hips. Feel that back, feel those sides. Other side. Take that block in your left hand. Take that right leg back. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Just the leg, or just the arm, you listen to your body. Feel it. You're looking at your mat. You maybe are closing your eyes, really feeling long and strong. Inhale. Exhale, just bring it back to tabletop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop. Keep going. Or get ready to add that spice. Reach. Bring that arm back. Bring it forward. Elbow to knee. Reach. Back, squeeze. Forward, elbow to knee. Here we go. Getting that rhythm. Back, reach, round, elbow to knee. Reach. 2 more. Side, forward, in. Last one. Forward, side, reach, in. Take a break. Nice job. Child's pose. Knees wide, toes together. Sink it back and stretch. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Bump your hips to the left. Other side, take your hands over to the left. Bump your hips to the right. Nice job. Come back to center. Rest in child's pose. Number 1, breathe in. Down that spine. Feel that strong back. Feel those strong sides, those obliques. You know that only leaves one more thing. Little abdominal movements. Strengthening that core to support that back. Make your way onto your backs. Still have that block handy. So taking a seat, holding onto the back of the legs, coming all the way down. Bring those knees into the chest. Nice hug. Relax those shoulders. I know I want to stretch too. Just a little bit of abdominal workout, okay? From here, we're just going to do yogi bicycles. So still working those lower abdominals, working those obliques. Notice here, with the knees to the chest, feel that lower back onto the floor. Take the knees away, take them into the chest, feel that lower back on the floor, and then stacking the knees above the hips, lifting the head and chest up, feeling that lower back on the floor. Already feeling that core activate. Rest the head in the hands. Imagine you're holding an orange between the chin and the chest. Try not to pull on the neck, just rest that head. And yogi bicycles, we're going to extend that left leg as we bring the right knee and the left elbow in. So just twisting opposite side. Extend right, extend left. Lower back to the floor. Relaxing that head and neck into the hands. Extending nice and slow. The slower you do these, I promise the more you're going to feel it. So keep going. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, you can do it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Relax the head and neck down, feet on the floor. Windshield wiper those knees from side to side. Now check in. Either that was really easy or it was really hard. It's okay. Some days are easier than others. Some days are much harder than others, but you're doing it. So thank you for trying. If you were struggling, it will get better. I promise. So grab that block, grab that book. This is one of my students' favorite stretches. Bridge pose after abdominals. I think I just do abdominals so I can do this stretch. Shrug those shoulders back. Scoot your seat close to your heels and lift those hips up. Your chin comes to the chest, into the back of the arms, into the shoulders. If that hurts your neck at all, come out of it, okay? Make some space, make some ease. maybe take that book or that block, low level, medium level, high level, slide it under your tailbone and come into that supported bridge. Whew. Nice and easy. Scanning that body, stretching, opening up the front of the body, the belly, the chest. Feeling that breath really fill up here. If this causes any discomfort in that lower back, come out of it, okay? You are more important, and I'd much rather have you come back next time we practice than to hurt yourself, okay? Shrug those shoulders back, soften into that support of that block, or get rid of it if you need to. Those of you looking for a little bit more, mindfully, slowly, slide that left foot forward. You're going to feel it in that hip flexor. You're going to feel that belly open up. If you've been holding on to stress, tension in that belly, this may feel really good. If you're holding on to tension in that lower back, this is too much compression, bring that leg back. Otherwise, progress slowly, mindfully, safely. Maybe that right foot extends forward. Take some nice big deep breaths here. Remember that abdominal breath. Scanning that body, any place feeling tension. Begin to let it go, let it soften into the mat, into the floor. Those nice long exhales, they are our key to just unlocking the part of the central nervous system that allows us to relax, to ease, to let go. 3 more breaths here. If you need to come out of it, feel free. And then slowly sliding those feet back. Lifting those hips. You can always come back to that pose later in the day if you need to. Slowly lower yourself down. Give that back some love by hugging those knees in. Remember, we worked those hips really hard today. That junk drawer. So let's get rid of that tension. Let's get rid of that lactic acid we built up in those large muscle groups. So maybe stay right here with the knees to the chest, or reach between the knees, grabbing the blades of the feet for happy baby. Happy baby, we want our calves perpendicular to the floor. Sometimes we're like this. If you can, really getting into those hips, those calves are up and down, pressing the chest, giving yourself a little resistance, giving yourself a little bit of love, rocking from side to side. Feel that little back massage here. Easing, relaxing. I like to joke it's either happy baby or dead bug. It's Friday, so hopefully we have more happy babies and less dead bugs. But whatever you're feeling today, experience it, feel it, observe it, and then release it. We want to arise new from the inside out. From here, take that left leg forward. Modify with the knee bent, or see if you can just rest that left leg on the floor, opening up that left leg, hugging that right knee in. Either pressing through that foot or resisting through the knee. Feel that right hip, right? Depending on, again, where you're feeling tension. You might be feeling a lot here. Ease back. If you're feeling it, you're doing it. Give yourself that resistance. Let that right hip know we're coming for it. And then when you're ready, straighten that right leg up to the sky. Your knee can be bent if you're really tight in the back of the legs. Stay here, circle that ankle. Anyone else hearing the creaks and the cracks, the crunchies in that ankle? I've got them too. Stay here, nice and gentle, or walk up that leg. Tuck that chin, give yourself a little resistance. Feel that stretch. From here, take your hand to the calf, to the ankle, or your peace fingers between the big toe and the second toe. If you cannot reach that, grab a towel, grab a band, take it around that foot. We're going to take that right leg out to the side. You may be like, there is no way. That's okay. Bend that knee, take it out to the side. Flex your left foot, keeping those hips neutral. Sometimes the tendency in this pose is like, yep, I feel it, and you start rolling over onto your right side. No, we want to stay grounded through the shoulders, tucking that chin, keeping the neck long, and the hips neutral. So, hips and shoulders are grounded. Feel that stretch in the hamstring, the back of the thigh, the inner thigh, maybe even the calf. Point those toes downward, or if this is too much, if you can't relax in this pose, bend the knees, make the pose yours. Nice long exhales. If you've been listening to more upbeat music, maybe slow it down. Something that's going to help you relax and release. We're almost done here. Bringing that leg back to center, bend the knee. Take that left hand, or take that right knee in the left hand, right arm out to the side. Inhale long. As you exhale, slowly guide that knee over to the left side. Lizzie? Lizzie? Yes? I'm videotaping right now. Sorry. That was my daughter Lizzie. She was sick yesterday, but I'm so glad she's feeling better. She's back to her bouncy, loud self. But this is our new normal. We're all in this together. As you're twisting here, remember, gosh, I forgot to tell you, remember your twist, you might just bring that knee slightly over to the side. Listen to your body. Relax those shoulders, keep those shoulders grounded. You can take that knee closer to your chest or further away. Wringing out the body, quieting, calming the central nervous system. Those hips will be nice and flexible here. Stretched, strong. Exhaling, returning to center. Take your right ankle above the left knee and hug that knee in. Those of you that prefer pigeon, feel free to come into that pose. I just want to make sure that we have an acceptable or a more acceptable or easier pose to get into that stretch in the outer right hip, kind of feeling it in the IT band from the knee to the hip, opening up that lower back, helping anyone that's experiencing challenges from sciatica. Relax those shoulders and just breathe. Thank you all so much for taking time to just check in, to feel, to connect, to boost our immunity through breath and movement, to get rid of that stuff that kind of weighs in the air when we're worried about our family, our friends, when we're worried where we're going to get the next roll of toilet paper. We've all got this. The last couple of breaths here. Feeling the back body, feeling those hips just beginning to melt and relax. We're preparing the body for final resting pose. But first we have to stretch the other side. So if you're in pigeon, slowly coming out of it. If you're here in earth, just release that right leg forward. Notice how nice and warm that right hip feels. Let's work on the other side. Grab that left foot, pressing that knee into the side of the chest, getting that compression, toning that digestive tract. Getting here, feeling it, resist. Feel that left hip joint. Giving yourself that internal oil change. Emptying that junk drawer, as they say. slowly releasing that left leg up to the sky, feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. You can bring that foot closer to your chest, or you can take it further away as long as you're feeling that stretch. Circle that ankle. Checking in. Some of these poses are a little bit easier, some are a little bit more challenging. Sometimes the poses are super easy and it's more what's going on in our head that's more of a challenge. That just means those poses or this time on the mat is so important. The more we find challenges in, the more we get to work on to improve our life, body, mind, and spirit. The left hand to the ankle, to the calf, or your peace fingers from the big toe and the second toe. We're going to take that left leg out to the side. If it wants to go, if it doesn't want to go, bend the knee. Take that hip out or take that leg out to the side. Feel it in the inner thigh. Feel it in the back of the thigh. Extend. Stay neutral. If you feel like you're going to tip over, modify and bend that knee. Flex that right foot. Relax those shoulders, that nice long exhale. Control what we can control here. Our breath, that nice long exhale, physiologically telling us to slow down, to relax, to surrender. Controlling our response when we start to get short or frustrated with whatever's going on in our home, in our state, in our community, in our world. Our response, we want to respond with more light, more love. Feel that light within, recharge. One more breath here. And bending that left knee, bring it back into the chest. Grab it with your right hand. The left arm anchors out through the side. As we exhale, slowly guide that knee over to the right. Maybe it's just a little movement, feeling it in the hip and the IT band. Maybe you slowly take it over. Find your edge. Only go as far as you can come back from. That's what I like to tell people. Shrug those shoulders back. Tuck that chin, lengthen through the neck. Just wring it out. You can stay right here, or you can turn and look over that left shoulder. I love this sequence because it's a great one you can do first thing in the morning when you're laying down, or right before you go to bed when you're laying down. Just is so great to get that movement, that space in that lower back. And those hips, and to really connect again with that light within, to connect with that mission, that intention of being better people, better friends, better spouses, better parents, just better. One more breath. Exhale, return to center. Bring that left ankle above the right knee. Relax those shoulders back, hug it in. Soften that body into that support of that mat. If you prefer to go on pigeon on this side, flip on over. We'll do pigeon one of these days when we're practicing together. I just want to kind of keep this practice accessible. I want to make sure that during times of stress, we can always come back to the basics, that we can slow down, that we can treat ourselves and each other a little bit nicer, a little bit more acceptance. We can go for that spice a little bit later. Again, you should be feeling that stretch perhaps from the knee to the hip. Maybe a little bit more sensation in that outer left hip. That beautiful space in that lower back, breathing into those kidneys. We talked about our exhale. We talked perhaps about our heat and sweating. How about those kidneys also filtering, getting rid of that stuff we no longer need? So send some love, send some light to those kidneys filtering. Last couple breaths here. Ooh, time flies when we're having fun. I want to make sure we have time for Shavasana. Uncross those legs. Bring those knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Realign the spine. And then preparing for final resting pose. Perhaps for you that's laying down with the knees bent, resting the knees against each other. Perhaps it's just getting comfortable in a seated chair. Whatever works for you, perhaps opening up those legs, letting the feet fall open, mat width. Legs are long. Again, do what's right for your body. Resting the hands on the belly, a little more healing meditation, or opening the arms up nice and wide. Palms up to receive, arms out to the side or back towards the head. Shrug the shoulders back. Tuck the chin, closing the eyes, gently rocking the head from side to side. Take a big breath in. Side out. One more time, big breath in. Let it go. From here, just let the breath be whatever it wants to be. Notice your exhales, the vibrations, just allowing those muscles to soften and sink into that support of the mat, of the floor, allowing the back of the body to get heavy. Picturing perhaps yourself sinking into the warm sand of the beach, letting those arms, those legs, those muscles get heavy, and mindfully checking in with gratitude for the body, starting with the toes, softening through the feet, easing and relaxing through the ankles, softening the calves, the knees, the thighs. The hips are neutral. Spend a moment of awareness, of gratitude for those hips and their support, their strength. Notice the belly rise and fall gently with each breath. And then traveling awareness up the spine, feel that breath, feel awareness, create space between each vertebrae, space between the ribs, relaxing, releasing, grounding through those shoulders, releasing and softening down through the arms. Feel that energy in the hands and the fingertips. Receiving, connecting. Finally, soften the throat, the jaw, the eyes, the ears. Let everything get heavy. The scalp, the brain. And rest awareness in that heart center and that light within. Take a few moments in stillness here to recharge, to reconnect with that light. slowly, gently, returning awareness back to this space. We begin to deepen the breath, keeping that awareness back at that heart, back at that center of light, of love, of empathy, of compassion. Stay connected with that light, picturing what peace, what healing, what love looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. From that center of light, of love, feel that energy. Soak it in. Let it wash down the arms and legs, bringing gentle movement to the fingers, the wrists, down to the toes and the ankles. Grateful, loving our bodies, ourselves exactly as they are today. With the eyes closed and that awareness within, gently roll onto your left side and just take a moment of gratitude for this time, for this breath, for this movement, for this connection. With the eyes closed and that awareness with gratitude and connection within, slowly push yourself up to where we started. Nice, easy, seated, comfortable pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Press your palms together, bring your hands to your heart, your thumbs to your breastbone, and just take a moment here for you and your needs. Take another moment, send out some light and love to someone in need. Thank you so much for sharing your light. Thank you for sharing your peace. Go have a beautiful day. Fill your cup. Namaste. Have a great day.